After a long day of being pulled in every direction, the last thing anyone wants to think about is what's for dinner. That's where Schwann's can help, with a variety of real food choices, frozen to lock in freshness. From ready-made meals, premium meats and side dishes, to vegetables, ice cream, and more. Schwann's foods go from freezer to table in minutes, not hours, so you can pull off a delicious meal in no time at all. Ordered, delivered, done. That's homemade easy. To help simplify mealtime, visit schwanns.com. After a long day of being pulled in every direction, the last thing anyone wants to think about is what's for dinner. That's where Schwann's can help, with a variety of real food choices, frozen to lock in freshness. From ready-made meals, premium meats and side dishes, to vegetables, ice cream, and more. Schwann's foods go from freezer to table in minutes, not hours, so you can pull off a delicious meal in no time at all. Ordered, delivered, done. That's homemade easy. To help simplify mealtime, visit schwanns.com.
Hello, this is Jim the Keys bartender coming to you from Key Largo at the beautiful Catch Restaurant. Beautiful Key Largo at the Catch Restaurant bar and restaurant, I guess. And I'm here with Bill Wissinger.
Hi, how you
my
all doing?
co-host. And this morning, you know what? We'll start opening up with the Catch. It's a wonderful restaurant. Oh, we have Maria here with her.
Maria's selling flowers.
How are you? Maria's selling her fresh flowers here.
If anybody wants some fresh flowers, now is the time.
Whenever you come into Key Largo, Maria's here to sell her fresh flowers, and you can find her at many of our establishments here. Say hi, Maria.
How are you guys? It's a beautiful place. It's
It
a
is.
beautiful day in paradise.
Yes, it is.
Maria, we're going international here, so that's good. So, yes. Thank you. And thank you for all the beautiful flowers here and bringing happiness and beauty into our lives. Great job.
And she also
the Catch
does a
Restaurant at
ton
102
with,
in Key Largo.
She also does a ton with charities.
What?
She
Oh, the
also
Maria's
does,
Hope?
She does a ton with charities.
Yeah.
She does such a good job for
Let
underprivileged
me
children.
put this in so I didn't. So I
see
Bill's lips moving, but I didn't hear what he was saying.
There you go.
No, but yeah, Maria's Hope. She does a lot of things for
underprivileged kids.
And providing laptops, school
supplies,
equipment,
Christmas.
school supplies, Christmas, and that's just one of the wonderful people you see here in the Keys that come in through the Catch and all these other establishments we have down here, and we're very fortunate. We're a tight knit community, aren't we, Bill?
We are, for the most part.
A lot of people. You looked right at me when I said that.
I did not.
I know.
I looked right at you, but I was not implying
I know. I wasn't.
I did have a couple people in mind, though.
No, but Bill is one of the people that he gives a lot back to the community, and I appreciate everything he does. And we're community. I think you and I are community minded.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
It's a small island. Everything's going to come back. Just do what you need to do to get everybody make them as comfortable as possible.
And at the end of the day, when you go to sleep, you got to feel that you did the right thing.
Hey, I did okay today.
Yeah.
Unless I had a bunch of bourbon, then I'd have no idea what I did today.
Yeah. I feel that when actually every time I come into contact with someone, I hope I try to make their day a little better. Sometimes I fail. I know that. I know it's not always a home run, but I like to hit. I have a good on base percentage with that.
Go.
I don't know what the baseball metaphors are all about there.
230 is a good on base percentage.
230.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, I think I'm hitting above 230.
If you're getting 300, man, you can make a career out of that.
I think I'd like to be Hall of Fame. I don't know if I am, but that's delicious. I'll tell
you. What do you got there?
I have a Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh,
I'm taking it easy.
That's
a little rough day today.
That's one of the few wines that I actually really enjoy.
You do enjoy?
I do. I really like Sauvignon Blanc.
You know what? I'm going to use both headphones since
it's
just
like,
you and I.
It's almost. It's got that nice little sweetness to it.
And it's crisp.
It's
great in the fall. When you're just enjoying something light.
Yeah,
but
some of the heavier Merlots and stuff. It's I like, it's a nice taste, but I'm not going to drink a whole glass. I'll take a sip. It's like, well, yeah, that's nice, and I taste a little of this, I taste a little of that, and no, I don't taste Madagascar vanilla or pencil lead.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get on to today's subject.
Today.
And it's after Thanksgiving. We gave our thanks the last time. But I woke up this morning. I was ready to go to my Rotary meeting, and I got sidetracked because of effing Matt Lauer.
Matt Lauer.
Matt Lauer. I was
how much more vanilla
surprised.
Can you get than Matt Lauer?
I know. I'm ready to make my coffee. I'm sitting there. The news comes on, and Matt Lauer's fired by the head of NBC. And I go,
Matt
I'm kind of not really surprised.
Speaking of coffee, we can do. Matt Lauer's like the 2% milk that you put in your coffee.
I don't know. I wasn't surprised.
You weren't surprised. I was.
You know what? I remember. Okay, the guy's in his. He's. How old was he?
I don't know.
He's younger than me, I think.
I don't know.
He's got to be in his.
He's got to be in his mid-50s. He's got to be our age.
Okay, he's super fit, and when I was single, or was ready to be single, I got myself super fit, and that's my motivating thing. Maria, thank you very
Maria.
much. And if you ever see Maria and when our local restaurants, buy some flowers from them because their proceeds go to some wonderful things. But back to Matt Lauer. I guess we're talking about children and Maria benefiting, and then we go back to sexual harassment.
There we go. A little sexual harassment on the side.
I see. What's her name? The tall, skinny one. The brunette, Sierra. Oh, here we go. Thank you.
There you go. We got Maria's info.
Maria's hope and prosperity.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And well, you know what? It's a 501c3 organization, and we'll talk about it at the end. And I'll put that on there and a phone number.
There you go.
So if you want to give this season, it'd be a great one. But remember, we're going back to
we're still going back to Matt Lauer.
Matt Lauer. The shock and surprise, the shock and awe for me getting up in the morning. I'm ready to go to my early morning Wednesday.
It would not have surprised me at all if it were Regis Philbin.
No, I would have been more surprised with Regis Philbin.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yes, Notre Dame.
No.
No, not Regis. Matt Lauer. Listen, when I worked out to get myself fit, to be as good looking as it can be, to be presentable. And I had this discussion with Kim, Luke's wife,
okay,
and you also. I don't know if I was in that position of authority, and I have been in positions of authority, but I didn't have tons of young girls around me vying for my attention.
Well, that's like the whole Bill Cosby thing. Dude, you didn't need to drug those girls. All you need to go is, hey, I'm the cause. You want to come home and get it on?
Well, they were coming to him for help, and he lured them into with the fallacy of it. I mean, it's not like you're at
there was a bunch of fallacy going on.
No, if you're at a comedian or you're a rock star and you're at a musician, you're at a big concert and you have your groupies. No, you could, when you're inviting them backstage.
Yeah, that's pretty much an understanding of what's going on there.
No, you could. Well, wait, hold on. I think you have to be implicit.
If you are on my lap and I'm backstage at a big show.
No, what I'm just saying, like if you invite someone back and says, what is your intentions? Why are you coming back? I want to get his autograph. Okay. That's something different.
Yeah.
That is something different. I'm sorry. I may be a little weak about that, but it's making the problem with harassment is people making the logical that they thought was the logical.
Okay, theoretically, if you were sitting on my lap and I've been doing cocaine off your nipples for 4 or 5 hours.
Wait a second. Okay, we'll get on this. Forget about the sitting on the lap thing, because you remember this is the time of year.
Yes,
Santa Claus in the mall, and there's plenty of people sitting on people's laps this time of year. That's not an automatic gimme. And there's some grown-up women sit on Santa's laps.
You missed the giveaway there.
What?
If I've been doing cocaine off your nipples.
There's plenty of crazy mall Santas that do cocaines on. I mean, oh my God, cocaine off your nipples. That sounds like
No,
a
off
loop
their
to me.
nipples.
Okay.
Yeah. I know where this is going to go.
How much would you do off someone's nipple?
Just a bump.
You do it on their
Theoretically.
belly.
Theoretically.
On their belly, not off their nipples. They're going to move. They get a very ticklish area. But
Makes it even better.
the
Maybe.
thing about
I've
it,
been told.
pick someone off the top of your head, Bill, that you think that you would surprise you to be implicated next.
Oh,
And
I
it's coming. It's coming weekly.
Nothing's going to surprise me anymore, man.
There's nobody.
No. Hell no.
I wrote
Jimmy Carter would surprise me.
Jimmy Carter would. You know what? George Bush Sr.
Just
surprised
because
me.
I remember the Playboy article where he had the conversation that he thought himself guilty of adultery because he had lusted in his mind after somebody other than his wife. I was like, dude.
I lusted in my and to paraphrase it, that's exactly what he said. But I mean, that's pretty much what every person does, men or women, when they're with the same person. They try to fantasize with someone. But I was thinking of some examples. Come on, there has to be. Like for me, it's any guy with a bow tie.
Oh, no.
What's going on? Oh, that's Jerry.
No, I'm thinking, but man.
Oh, Kermit the Frog. Not the guy that's running the puppet. And you know what? It has been gay men, too, and women. Mother Angelica. Judge Judy. Prince
God.
William. Prince William.
Which one's William?
The older one.
The older one?
The bald one.
Oh.
I'd be surprised about him.
Yeah, he seems to be a pretty straight
Yeah,
shooter.
he does.
Now,
I'd be really
would-
shocked.
Charles would surprise
no,
me.
because he went out to Camilla, and he's like real hardcore. Like they were dirty.
Yeah.
He was a dirty boy.
Dirty
he said,
boy.
I think he mentioned
All that
sometime
English mama
he
porn.
wanted to be. I think. I don't want to go into He wanted to be a woman's sanitary item inside Camilla. That was.
Dude.
I know. I don't mean to be gross, but
No,
he said that.
It's not gross. I'm just thinking it's the monarchy. It's the British monarchy.
No, they're not all like that. Prince William.
No.
And you know, what's his name? They made a big deal about Harry. Is it Harry, the
That's
other one?
the-
The
yeah,
young
that's-
one?
that's
the
the
one that's
kid.
engaged to the American actress who's half African American,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Dude.
You know what I mean? That's pretty awesome. I mean, it could be like a ploy to bring the monarchy back to the United States.
Yeah, well, that I'd be
know what?
open for that too.
It may not be a bad deal if you think about it. We pay a lot of people a
I'm
lot
okay
of
for-
crap for being celebrity here. Look at the Kardashians, how much they make. I mean,
Dude.
if we could have like the British royal family instead of giving money to
Now that would
Kanye.
surprise me.
What?
Bruce Jenner.
That wouldn't surprise me. Bruce Jenner?
I want to know
You
if it was a
think
guy
so?
or a girl. That's what would be surprising.
He's so fucked up. I don't think it really matters with him. But I was thinking about doing something like at Snappers, a local bar.
Yeah, they do
have
the
something.
Deadpool.
I don't like the karmic.
Yeah,
the
karmic
karmic-
resonance.
Yeah, of trying to make
who's
money
gonna die
from
next.
someone's dying. But I definitely think that a sexual harassment pool
That would be
would be
amusing.
awesome.
We
You
could
could
have
put
fun
someone
with
up
that.
there. I mean, there'd be certain people you couldn't have up there, right?
Oh, why not?
What?
I mean, there's some obvious ones that are just waiting to happen.
well, you know what? I'd really be surprised. Stephen Hawkins.
Oh, well, yeah.
I think you should sit on my face. You know, I don't like with that thing. of, theory, everything.
he's actually done some really funny bits with other stuff.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
And he has no problem making fun of the whole condition.
I
So,
know. But imagine that if it was him. How about any random Santa?
Oh no, those
You can.
guys-
I mean, if I was going to do a sexual harassment pool, I think it would be like a random Santa.
Billy,
me.
who was that? Billy Bob Thornton in Bad,
And Bad Santa. No, but
What a good
wait
movie.
a second. Oh yeah. When he was teaching that girl how to play pinball.
Yep.
He goes, hey, you got to slam it there. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. Would that
would
surprise
me.
Tom Hanks?
That would surprise me.
How about Ellen DeGeneres?
No.
No?
No.
Dr. Phil?
No.
Dr. Oz.
Who?
Dr. Oz, the guy, he was like one
No.
of Oprah Winfrey, a real doctor. Dr. Phil's kind of like a guy that has kind of like a master's degree or something like that.
No. No, I don't know Dr. Oz.
Okay. Richard Simmons.
That would just be scary.
Imagine him coming up to you. Come on, Bill.
No.
Come on, I'm going to grab your junk.
That would just be scary.
Come on, get silly with me.
I don't.
We're gonna get that glazed sugar donut stuff all over us. Alex Trebek.
No, I can see Alex Trebek.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I trust Alex Trebek. That's probably why everything. There's some people immune. There are people that are immune.
Okay.
Howard Stern.
Oh yeah.
Howard Stern
built his whole
thing on that.
sexual
I mean,
harassment.
he's unabashedly. That's his lead-in.
That's his
was
thing.
Sexual harassment. So if someone says accuse him of sexual harassment, they go,
yeah.
And actually people were surprised, like in his personal life.
Yeah,
Howard Stern doesn't do it.
He's
He
a hell of a lot
acts out.
straighter than you think he is.
Yeah, he acts out on his show. He acts out on his show. In his personal life, he just does his own thing. And that's where it comes to like people like you and I or anybody else. Whenever we get the chance to be in the the power position. Like when we're younger, we are. I mean, obviously in college and stuff. We had this discussion
we
outside.
were talking
I was
about
having
this.
a cigar with Bill, and Bill was in. We had a unique position. We have a different thing. I went into the reserves from high school into college. I was in Navy ROTC, and I wasn't exposed to I went from Catholic school to college, Navy ROTC, then Navy.
And
Bill
I went the
from
other
high
way.
school, Navy, then college.
And that was great, man.
I was inexperienced.
I was
And
laughing at all these 18-year-olds running around going, oh, my God, you, and you.
Yeah. Well, I went. There were girls coming to my dorm room. I was on a co-ed dorm room, co-ed floor. And
there you go.
I had girls. I remember I brought a girl coffee after her boyfriend broke up with her, and she started crying. And the girl came to me like 2 years later. Why didn't you take advantage of the situation? I'm like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea there was a
clueless
situation. And then there was a Chinese American and a Korean American that used to come over for math tutoring. I was a history major. I was really weak in math, and I remember the Korean one was always making me like spaghetti and mashed potatoes and all that stuff, and we'd mess around on the couch and stuff. I had no idea that I'm going like, we really haven't gotten to your calculus homework, which I don't understand
It's
at
just
all.
passing you right over the top.
And physics girl with the cute Chinese girl, a
Who
Chinese
probably
American,
knew this inside
or the
out.
Jewish American princess that. Oh my God.
Oh, you're lucky
I don't want
you
to say
didn't
the
get
whole
hooked
name.
up there.
I know. I remember her name. She was so hot. Lori. Her first name was Lori. Her last name was this trucking company up in Philadelphia at the time. You used to hear it all the time. I think she was maybe the daughter of the owner. But she came in and she'd wear these short cut off sweatpants, the cut off sweat top with the under boob showing, and she'd be sitting on the desk while I'm doing my homework, and I'm trying to talk to her about that stuff. I have no idea that she was maybe until this day proposition.
I'm sure she was. I'm sure she was looking around the dorm room for something that she could hit you over the head with and go, hey, boy.
I think they were all surprised. And then the next year, I was in a fraternity, and I kind of started understanding it a little more. It took me until like I was 24 to really understand.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, I had the little jump on that. That was
it took me to 24. But I was never in a position of power where I thought I had an advantage I was always, I didn't really know what to do early on.
There you go.
I really didn't. I mean, what are you going to do with that stuff when someone comes up and they say, hey, and they're laying on your bed. Oh, Robin, this one girl, stoner chick, comes in and she wants to study history. I said, well, what history? I really don't take history.
Know.
I don't take history. I said, well, how am I going to? Well, wait, can we just hang out? And I said, sure. And I had no idea what that meant. And I could have went.
Damn.
I could have went for it, but I had no idea at the time. And someone, hey, you know what? A guy would come up and say something negative. It's like, hey, you're gay, dude. Well, no, I just had no idea. It's
There's
like
Moon.
a vegetarian
How you doing,
lion.
Chief?
It's like being a vegetarian lion and going, well, I've really never tasted meat. So I don't know what to do with this particular situation right here. So
There you go.
But I still like the sexual harassment pool. We got to start thinking about names that we're going to bring up here. Hey, Dan.
There you go.
We're
There's a
put
few. I mean, there's a few that automatically get cut off. Like you said, Howard Stern.
Well, you couldn't put the president anymore because he's been accused, or Roy Moore.
Right.
You got to put people that haven't. You couldn't put any Catholic priest on.
No.
No, it'd be kind of silly because there's all sorts of things that go on that. Gym teacher. No.
Gym teachers.
No.
Male or female.
And you think about that stuff where you have the female teacher, the really super hot female teacher, and they go after the sophomore or
the 16-year-old boy, 15-year-old boy,
17-year-old boy.
My God,
real hardship, and you're going to you're going to prosecute them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's like
work
saying,
both ways.
listen, I'm Santa. And I'm dropping off a load of toys for the family. You broke in their house. You broke into their house and dropped off their toys.
That's fine.
That's what you're going to be charging them with. Breaking and entering.
It's still got to go both ways. Yeah, it
I know,
does.
but you know, with hey, the way it is with girls is different.
Yeah, I know, but it's still they fought for women. We have fought for.
No, they're not there yet. You know, they're only at 80% income levels and all
they're
that
still
stuff.
working at it. But if they want to continue, if we want to continue doing that, we got to continue doing that. It's got to work both ways.
No, but I do believe that, and we had this discussion today at the bar. We had a couple people that the reason there's no benefit for people coming out and say they were harassed. If you did, you're already broken your non-disclosure agreement. You know what? The advantage of doing it, you broke your non-disclosure agreement. So they're not getting. No one has gotten famous. One person has. One person has, and I think I'll say the names. J.H. My same initials.
J.H.
Jessica Hahn.
Oh, I was thinking M.L.
Yeah, but she, okay, yeah, she did too.
Yeah, she cashed in on that.
I don't think she cashed in because I don't think.
Maybe.
I don't think
Didn't she sell the dress?
No, I don't think she cashed in because Jessica Hahn did.
Oh yeah,
Jessica Hahn did. Remember, she sold it
she
to
was on the,
Sam Kinison.
Yep,
and
she
all
was
that
on
stuff.
all the talk show circuits and wrote a book.
Yeah. And Monica Lewinsky kind of faded into it. She's happy not to be involved, and that shows you that it's not any great shapes to that. You know. So what are you going to do in the future with that stuff?
I mean,
you're not gaining that.
No.
Oh, so we talked a lot about sexual harassment. I'm going to talk about the fucking shot again. I got to talk about shots.
What shots?
Any shots. God damn it. I had guys here the other night, Monday night. They're sitting here. They were drinking beers. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
3-4 beers. And then started doing with shots.
Oh, were they doing frou-frou shots?
No.
Okay. Real shots?
Yeah, but it was a lot.
But, yeah, I'm. My thing is, I had a buddy.
No, but Bill, you're a big dude.
I had a buddy of mine.
I've never seen you get really messed up.
Yeah.
These guys start getting into it, and they start bugging me. They're not getting fast enough. I said, are you suggesting that you're not intoxicated enough and you need to get a shot again? Are you serious? Are you serious that you have to? I'm not talking about our common.
I know.
Anybody. These are people not related to you. And speaking of that fence is mended. That other thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We made all
Yeah, I know.
kissy stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I love your music, so
Yeah.
I
No,
think that thing's over.
we had a little talk about that, and
Yeah, I know, but I felt the love.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
We had a little talk
I-
about that, and he's whatever.
Okay, no, but besides that, these are other guys, and these are guys I'm friendlies with all the time,
Yep.
and they get all drunked up, and they want their shots, and they say, you know what? At a certain point,
Well, I mean, what are they doing? Are they doing schnapps?
tequila.
Oh, tequila. Okay.
They
yeah.
start doing it. It gets worse and worse.
They're
and they-
aiming towards the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
Because I had a buddy of mine who passed away recently was a huge fan of Jameson, and he always wanted to do Jameson shots. And I'm like, dude,
Why
no,
would
I
you
don't
shoot
want to do
Jameson?
Jameson shots.
You sip it.
You can put 2 shots of Jameson in my glass with a couple cubes of ice, and I'll sit there and suck on them for a
Yeah.
couple hours.
Jameson's a nice whiskey.
And I'm fantastic with that. You know, if you want to do shots, let's get some peppermint schnapps, something.
I don't want to do shots.
No. If you want to do shots,
No, but if we're in there for a long haul.
if we're aiming for the floor and we're going to do shots, I want like peppermint schnapps. I want traditional shots. I don't want whiskey that tastes good as a shooter.
No, but what's the point? What's the point?
There is
You're
no
already
point.
there.
Yeah.
If we have, you and I have 2 wines, you have 2 beers. We're there already. We don't need to shoot anything.
Yeah. And I will
Someone else
continue.
comes
I
up.
will continue my couple beers an hour.
I understand, and I understand when you're a musician and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like our common friend does it and stuff like that. He maybe drinks 2 beers. He wants to have like one. It's his night out. He wants to have 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Because they're singing for 45 minutes. He didn't have a drink for it.
Yeah.
He wants to do it and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
give me if normally I've got a big old Yeti so I can have a beer and it'll stay cold the whole thing. But before that, no, you'd have a water
Well,
up
I
on
mean,
stage.
obviously we're preaching a choir
Well,
to each
right,
other.
but I'm
just saying
I'm
these
saying-
people that are sitting there, they got a drink in front of them the whole time, and you need another drink to raise it up.
You know,
Okay, so the way we're taught the liquor, responsible liquor serving, is that, hey, you have a certain amount of beers you can have before you're legally intoxicated.
there you go.
Yeah. So you start doing the shots and stuff like that. That's
Boom.
putting you right over there.
Yeah.
And you start, boom, 1 second. 1 second. That's 1 drink. Instead of 1 drink an hour, that's 1 drink a second.
Yep.
And if you keep on asking every 5 minutes,
Oh yeah.
you're way over.
Well,
And then you know what? Your reasoning and your social skills, they diminish.
'Cause there
and
is-
the way you ask. And there are people I
There
like.
is nothing like drunk dialing an ex-girlfriend at 3:00 in the morning after downing a bottle of tequila. That's guaranteed to get you a.
No, I've done
That's
that before.
guaranteed to
I've
get you a
done
call
that.
the next day, going, "Hey, what were you thinking?"
Yeah. I've done that several times. Not
It always,
recently.
It always works out really well, doesn't it?
It does. You know what? There's a long-standing relationship that involves with that. But the shots that people do, they make it. You'll get. We talked about the blowjob. We talked about the green tea. Oh, what's the new one?
Picklebacks.
Picklebacks. That's
Jameson and
Jameson's
pickle juice. Why the hell you want to dump pickle juice in Jameson? What the hell's wrong
Well, you
with
don't
you?
take-
Damn.
You don't dump it in there. You drink the Jameson's and drink the pickle juice.
Yeah, but you have to shoot Jameson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, no.
I know. I mean, just like, what are you saying about Jameson?
That's good
that
whiskey.
You need pickle juice,
If I have a good whiskey, I want to
and that's kind
work
of
on
pickle
good
juice is
whiskey.
kind of somewhat slightly
I don't know.
homosexual.
That's
I don't
pretty
mean to say
That's
that.
pretty funny.
Not that anything with pickle juice. I like to suck down some pickle juice out there.
There you go.
I know, and there's
how
nothing
is your
wrong with
pickle?
being- Mine's doing well. It's funny that you asked that, but we're gonna go on to this, and then they turn into this different character.
Oh, yeah.
It's the asshole, and they're friends of yours already.
Oh, yeah.
They're friends.
Yeah. Luckily,
gets
I'm a
slightly-
very good-natured drunk.
You are. I was thinking about myself. I'm
No.
reflecting upon
No.
myself when I
Remember
stopped talking.
Monday night when I dropped in for the beer on the way home?
You were fine.
I was a couple
No, I'm
guys
thinking about
that,
myself. I'm
couple
thinking about
guys that we'd never known on the other side of the bar shooting shit. Next thing we know, we all had a beer together. We had a great time, and yeah. No, I'm a very
Monday night?
good-natured drunk. Yeah, Monday night.
Well, all the time for you. No, but any time someone says something, I have to reflect and say, you know what? I can't just automatically say that about myself because I've been known
to go off the deep end.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. And I don't know if it's nature versus nurture or something like that, but the way I feel sometimes at the end of the night depends on what happened.
I am too old to roll around with dirt and fight you for fun anymore. That boat sailed about 30 years ago.
We had this discussion before.
That boat sailed about 30 years ago.
We don't fight fair. We don't do.
Yeah.
We don't go and box.
No.
We don't do any Marquis de Queensberry rules.
Yeah.
No,
No, 30 years ago,
saying like this, I say, you know what? You may get a corkscrew to the eyeball, depending how vicious you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
30 years ago, I've been perfectly happy going out in the parking lot, going a couple rounds, roll around some, beat the hell out of each other, come back in, have a beer, we'd be fine. Now you hit me in the face? No, not so much.
No. I just think that when it comes, and I still say this about shots, if some people, and I have this, there's some people that only do shots. They don't drink. They'll drink a soda, and they'll say, yeah, I'll have a shot. Because they just, that's how they
do. They pace them out, though.
That's how they manage their intake. They go and say, I'll have one. I'll have two. And that's it.
Yeah.
But then there's the people that have 7, 8 beers, and 1, 2, 3, 4 thing, you're over.
Because, nobody's thought process and decision-making gets better after 4 beers.
No. But there's other people that say, I don't like the taste of alcohol, but I'd like the effect, only the maximum effect. Like, I like to measure the effect. And that's 1 shot, 2 shot, and then maybe an hour later, another. I mean, that is like some Howard Hughes shit.
Got the science down behind it.
Oh my God, that's crazy with that, but it's good crazy. I think it is. Okay, well now we're oh my gosh, we're doing all right. We're a half hour into the show. Yeah. I think we're going to start talking with the
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have some things that called. This is really good. This is an elementary school prank, which I'm really kind of disappointed that elementary school students do this. You go up to someone and you say, hey, you want to join a club, an exclusive club? It's called the Pen 15 Club. Do you know this one?
No.
You write Pen 15 on their hand, on the back of their hand.
Oh,
Pen 15.
Got it.
You get it?
Got it.
Why?
Penis.
Yeah, penis. It's Penis Club.
We do that.
And they go like that. Oh, it's great.
I do. I occasionally do some IT work. I try not to anymore, but I still get sucked into some old databases and servers down here. And we have what's called a ID10T error.
Yeah. What?
An ID10T error. If you write it down,
10.
Work it out in your mind.
ID 10.
10T.
10T.
ID 10T. ID IOT.
IO10.
Idiot.
Oh my God. Okay. Good.
Yeah. So we have an ID 10T error that we use quite often.
Well, okay.
Yeah, if you forgot the password on your laptop, that's $500 for me to crack that thing.
For anybody that wants a G-rated thing, here's one: a Walmart Wolverine. You ever hear that one?
No.
It's a fan of the University of Michigan who has never attended school and roots for them while wearing one of their following, hoodies, sweatshirts, and stuff.
Okay, there's a bunch of those, dude.
Okay, Shanksgiving. Could you guess what Shanksgiving is?
Thank God I killed that,
think
buddy.
about it. Think deeply.
Oh, no. I'm not getting it. Other than thank God I got him.
Okay, Shanksgiving is that, you know how it's a long holiday and stuff like that?
Right.
You get in trouble and you may go in for a DUI or something like that, and you end up in prison. Shanksgiving. You could get shanked. Now
you
there's
go.
Skanksgiving.
Oh yeah, no, we don't want to
You know
go there.
Skanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm sure. And no.
What is it?
That's when you've had to fight with the family, go to the bar, and
You're on the right
on the
mark.
right track. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, have the fight with the
Skanksgiving.
family, go to the bar, and 2:00 it's time to pick from the best of the losers.
Skanksgiving was Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
You're out and everyone's in town and you're just drinking and you go, hey, whatever.
How you doing?
And, you know the funny thing about the Skanksgiving is that you hung out with someone and it's not like you hung out. Let's say no, you didn't hang out.
Yeah.
You had sex. And what are you going to do? You're going to say you're going to Thanksgiving at your family's house. In Philadelphia, for like 6 years, I lived in this loft apartment. And I'm like, do I invite you over to my family's house or how do I get you out the door so I can go to my Thanksgiving, which is early because after Thanksgiving, you're probably out to 3, 4 in the morning.
There you go.
You're up till 4, 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah, noon comes
that
up
means
awfully
you gotta
quick.
You got to be at your family's house around 3 o'clock for Thanksgiving after Thanksgiving. And then, the floor is lava. You heard that one? That's an old one. That's real chance. That's a fun one. That's not dirty or anything.
Okay. Well,
It's when you yell,
enlighten me.
the floor is lava, and everyone's got to jump off the floor, and because it's like the floor is on fire.
Okay.
I love that one. Going screensaver. You're doing it right now.
Oh, rolling my eyes back and thinking, boom, the screensaver
You're not
goes
engaged.
up.
You're
Yep.
not engaged. Going screensaver.
There you go.
Thirst responder. Thirst responder.
Stat, bring me a beer.
No. Thirst responder.
I'm thinking, bring me a beer.
I know it sounds like it. Think a little harder.
Bring me 2 beers.
Okay. It's going after a girl that just broke up with somebody. A thirst responder. That's like being the first guy on the scene.
Yeah, I know.
Soundbite hoe. Soundbite hoe.
Someone who constantly talks in memes.
That's exactly it. Holy shit. You were very good, Bill, with this. I think I trained you.
I have a young man that I work with, and he is a soundbite hoe.
There's someone that they just lift memes or whatever you want to call them.
Memes.
Okay, how about cigarette etiquette?
Not smoking around people who don't smoke.
Once again, Bill, you nailed this. It's everything that has to do with. It's like offering. It's not taking someone's cigarette. It's offering money to someone when you take a cigarette. Not taking the last cigarette from a person.
There you go. The whole
not taking a lucky cigarette. Not smoking near someone who doesn't smoke. That's cigarette etiquette. How about a deluxe handshake?
I don't know.
A deluxe handshake.
I'm thinking the
Think about
normal over, under, backside, upside, over the top.
Oh, that sounds like that. Then make it simpler. You ever went in one of those handshakes? A fucking guy is a fisherman or a woodworker, and they got a fucking bear paw. You and I,
the crush,
and you and I,
the
are
crush.
reasonably strong guys.
No, I do my damnedest to do if it's a young lady, she gets the nice gentle touch.
No, but
if
you
it's
and
an
I,
older guy, he'll get the nice firm one. If I get to crush her, I will go right back, and I know where
but
the
if you're
pressure
not
point
ready,
is. And
I mean, when someone gets you on top of that,
Oh, yeah.
when they get on top of it, you're screwed. Once you're on top, you don't have anything.
oh yeah, you still got a pressure point you can get on the thumb.
You can?
Oh yeah.
Anything. I mean, because you and I aren't, I mean, we're not milquetoast.
No, I'm a musician. My God, my hands and my tendons are.
I'm a fitness trainer.
Yeah.
And we're big guys, but there's other guys.
I know.
That
Somebody's always got to go for the crusher.
But all their strength is in their hand. You got fishermen, you got woodworkers and all that stuff. It's all in their hand and stuff. Electrical workers. So you can get screwed in that stuff. So that's a done. And I have to say, you're a total dick if you go in all the time in a new handshake with someone.
Go on.
Yeah. Oh, I think we went a little dark on that, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, we still have.
Well, no, we're still going.
We just don't hear each other.
Oh.
That's all right. Probably kick something. But it doesn't matter. Our microphones are up. It doesn't matter. Our microphones are up. So I think you're a total dick when you go into a new handshake and you just go 100% in. And that's bad. So I think we covered a lot today.
There we go. Yes, we did.
I think we're pretty much done for it. And I'd like to thank you, Bill.
Well, thank you.
We're going to start covering. What are you doing this week?
I'm going on a cruise.
What?
I'm going on a cruise.
You're going on a cruise?
Yep.
From
Miami. We're going over, the wife and I are going over on Norwegian for a 3-day.
Hey, would you be interested in recording some of the conversations you have when you're on there?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Then that'd be interesting. And to ask them some questions.
I will get we're going with a little group. Remember the Pirates on the Water, the guys that do the
Pirates on the Water
fundraiser. I'm going with a few of them, so I'll try to do a little remote podcast and record it, and I'll bring it back to you.
Well, that'd be awesome.
That'll be fun.
Come in. I'll put that on the show.
We'll throw it on there.
Well,
I am here Thursday night.
I think we're going to
start.
I keep on threatening to do this, but I think we're going to start hitting other days of the week. We're going to start going to 2 days a week.
There you go.
And hopefully it won't. I don't think we could degenerate anymore.
I am already pretty degenerate.
We may be a little degenerated as we are right now, but I think we'll do well. I think we're going to do 2 a week.
There you go.
And we might do. Who knows? If it goes well, we'll do 3.
There.
And but this is episode 32, and it's called "Fucking
Matt Lauer."
How could you do this to us?
Oh, no.
I mean, well, not that we're big fans or anything like that. But how are we supposed to get away with anything if he can't?
There's certain positions where you just don't like Weiner. Anthony Weiner.
Why Anthony Weiner? Whoa. I went to. Well,
if you are a senator, don't take pictures of your junk.
He wasn't a senator.
Or what was he?
He was a congressman.
Don't take pictures of your junk and say.
They're all in Congress, but there's a lower house. He's a representative.
Right. There's general rules. Don't take pictures of your junk and send it to people. Unless you're like Tommy Lee, then you can take pictures of that and put it on a T-shirt.
I think what happens with this new media, that people started getting ideas on how they're going to really interact, and they're not really sure about it. So, they don't really know how to behave. They don't realize it lasts forever. Much like herpes, it lasts forever. So you got to be careful.
There's not a shot for that one.
Yeah. And Bill, why don't you say goodbye?
Good night. Thank you all. We do appreciate you all tuning in. We will be here next week.
The same time.
Same time.
Yeah,
same
we may be someplace
channel.
else. If I'm like, if we can get I'm going to talk to the other person to see. But we have another one. We have another one.
Down in maybe Tavernier.
Maybe
Tavernier.
Yeah, maybe
Tavernier. We'll see what happens down that way.
This is Jim, the Keys bartender, coming in from the Catch. Thank you for listening.
Thank you all. Have a great night. We appreciate you all.
This is Julie.
Hey, calendar. What's my morning like?
Julie's about to have a long day.
At 9 a.m., soccer carpool. 9:10, purchase birthday card. 9:05, dry cleaning.
Did you just go backwards?
I'm sorry, I can't fit that question into your schedule. 9:15, cry for a little bit.
For days that won't end, let Schwann's help. With Schwann's, you can get delicious meals that go from freezer to table in minutes, not hours. Ordered, delivered, done. That's homemade easy. Visit today at schwanns.com.
The Starlight Lounge presents An Evening with the Progressive Box.
Old moon, yeah. That's Hugo, tickling the ivories. He just saved by bundling home and auto with Progressive. Gonna finally buy a ring for that gal of yours, Hugo? Send her my condolences. Hi-oh! This next one's for you, too. There's a burglar in my heart. Thank you.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.